Hey, good morning. This is a pretty good angle. I'd talk more today because I got a little more time and I didn't bring my other book. I only got this book, Make Time. But I wanted to prioritize, I wanted to prioritize speaking and telling you what has happened recently in this video. Yeah, that light just went off. Come on. That's okay. It's still pretty bright. Yeah, I just returned home yesterday from Dali with my mom. Our early flight at 7:15 got cancelled, and we found out yesterday morning when we are about to get a DD taxi to get to the airport, and we had to contact the airline and the airport and find out what happened and would there be any new flights, like most recent flights that we can get back to Hunan. And we found out there is only a few in the afternoon, and the morning ones all got cancelled. And our teacher Sangji brought up the idea of getting to Lijiang airport and leaving from there. Yeah, that's how we got back home. We just contacted the airline and asked them to change our flights to the most recent ones, which left at 10:40 from Lijiang airport, and we landed at 12:40 in Changsha. So we basically got back home still on the same day, but we missed the lunch with our family. It was Mid-Autumn Festival, and my cousin, his girlfriend, both of my cousins came back, and my grandparents, my aunt, so my dad was there. Just me and my mom and uncle were not at home, but we got back around 3, and it was my cousin's birthday yesterday, so we had birthday cake together. That was very awesome, and we talked briefly, and I recorded lots of videos, and then we left for my other grandparents' place in Zhongluputan. The traffic back, like when we were driving to Zhongluputan, the reverse direction were very crowded. Like the cars were all coming back from the village, the towns, neighboring counties, because they all have visited their family for lunch and return on their way, returning the city. And so we were lucky that we didn't have to stuck in the traffic, because we were traveling in different direction. And yeah, we got there around 4:50, and then I went for a run because I didn't have time to run this morning. I was busy with the airline and booking tickets and canceling stuff. It took us a while to sort everything out, and I just ran in the Zhongluputan on the streets. I believe that was probably my first time in many years running on the streets there. I went to middle school in Zhongluputan, and I used to be just walking. I barely ran when I was in middle school, but the streets were very familiar to me, and I just felt really I don't have the word, like all of a sudden I have traveled through time, and after so many years later I returned to where I lived before. Yeah, Uh, it's a pretty profound feeling. It just reminds me that I had to cherish every moment in my life before it's gone, and I'd never be able to go back to certain periods of time, like when I was younger, when I was with my family. So with that on mind, I returned home and spent a really awesome 2 hours with my family. We had dinner, and before that, I did some push-ups. My grandpa counted for me, and I did 101. Yeah, 101 push-ups in front of my family. Uh, the only thought on my mind when I was doing push-up was I wanted, wish my grandparents both can live up to 100 years old. And as I get to 80, it start getting really difficult. But I persisted. Just like life, I believe you have to persist with the goal on mind. You just don't give up. You keep pushing, and then you'll get to your destination and meet your goal. And for dinner, we had lots of meat, like beef, fish, chicken, pork. Yeah. For the past 5 days, we were in Dali, and at the meditation center, we only had a vegetarian diet. We didn't eat any meat, and I honestly didn't enjoy it because my body felt weak. Yeah. I still ran, I still did push up, I still practiced the prostration, which is a physical activity, a physical exercise that Buddhists practice. And that takes so much effort and, consumed lots of energy. And I guess my body hasn't adapted to vegetarian or vegan diet yet. I still needed that animal protein. So yeah, but I definitely enjoy eating lighter. Like I don't have to eat meat for every meal. I enjoyed, vegetables, salad, fruits. They made me feel light and fresh. So yeah, we returned home around 7, actually at 8:30, because we had to pick up my other grandparents at my uncle's place, and dad drove them home. Me and my mom got back home early, and we took a shower and then practiced meditation together. My mom tried to lead our meditation center session, and she tried. She did well. Meditation has many different forms and techniques. As long as it works for you, it is a good one. And there's no right or wrong ways to meditate. So we went to bed around 10 past 9, and I got up at 4:30 this morning, feeling pretty good, and I came to help my mom to charge her car, and it's almost done. It's currently 5:55 in the morning. I was going to share more of what happened in my Dali trip at the meditation center, but again, I just habitually felt slightly uncomfortable because I wanted to do well. I wanted to be able to share a lot of interesting perspectives and useful information, insights with my audience, but that is not the right way to approach it. When I record videos, I should give myself permission to express and talk freely. Only in that way I can do well. I can just create without any burden and obstacle. But that's fine. I think it's worth to share my yesterday as well. I will just record a few more videos to share my experience at the meditation center in Dali, Yunnan. Yeah, I'll see you there. Have a good one. Bye bye.